I will be here, but I'm eating, so I'm not going to make everybody watch me eat.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into Thursday night, April 24, 2025. Ken Stott Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Stott Live. We have Rich, Bill, Darren, Greg, Ghetto, Jeff, Sam, Sin, Chris Garrett, all of which it appears the majority are muted. Okay, I'm going to join the mute club. And then we're going to have a little bit of a Doug show here. Nobody can hear us. Nobody knows what we're talking about. Let me look in chat real quick. Tony Wallow was first. Darren Gilholm was second. Greg was third and complaining about it because he was out planting tulips or something. Roses, I don't know. He had burgers and fries for dinner. Rick was fifth. It looked our fourth. Stealth Mode was sixth. Fifth, sixth. Chris, you were sixth. I counted them a while ago. I think you were counting the chat messages and not the actual people because Tony put a couple things in there. So Ryman says hello from Sin City. Sam says hello from upper state New York or the middle of New York.
I got you.
Do what, Chris?
I got you.
Stealth Mode says hi. Mike Wojak joins us in the chat. Hello, Mike. Susanna Morgan, proud single mother, gives us a like, and I see that there's one, so that's good. Good to see everybody. Good to see chat getting some action going on. We got 12 people watching. I have no idea the total number of likes. Mega Echo. Do you have two tabs running by chance? Because that will do it. I'm only running one microphone, so there should not be an echo coming from me. Is everyone else? I know Zoom is good. I know Zoom can hear me. Okay, it was me. It usually is the guy that's operating it, and I'm guilty of that too because every now and then I'll forget that I started Doug's stream to watch the trailer, and then I started again the next morning. Therefore, there's two tabs running, and if they both got audio, there's going to be an echo. Yep, hidden tab. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I can relate to that. Happens all the time. There is a new speaker bot command tonight. It is in the description, and you can't miss it.
It ain't never happened to me. New speaker mock command is put Joshy in the waiting room.
Yeah, one of these days I may get around to making that. I don't know. It worked when I tested it earlier, and I want to get with Sam later on because I actually have a plan of action, or a thought that I would like for
One Fish 26 said KSL is the best.
And a one and a two.
Now, did the audio come through on that? That is the new speaker bot right there. Exclamation AJ does not stand for Alice Jones. It stands for Alien Joke. But I don't know if the audio came through or not. I'm going to actually trigger my audio. I'm going to actually trigger my audio, which will cause an echo. Which will cause.
What is the drummer name? His twin daughters. And a one and a two.
Who is Alice Jones? She's a regular on Doug show. AJ. Or Al J. I think it's Al J on Doug's show. I'm not 100% sure, but I know she's always on Doug's show. She shows up here from time to time as well. I have no idea where in the world she's at. Seems to be the theme for me these days.
You have it
So,
correct.
all right. Alice Jones, ALJ.
Didn't know what the J stood for.
John Williams said
I've
hello,
heard
Tony.
Doug mention it a couple times.
I knew it
I'm
was
assuming.
Alice.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was Alice. Because when he first said it way back when, I thought he said Alex. I misinterpreted it, and I felt kind of bad about that. Speaking of Alex, man, I asked him a simple question today, and it took 17 minutes to get an answer. I mean,
That's pretty quick, isn't it?
considering the question I asked, it seemed like an eternity. Rick says he's a little sore. Oh, that's right. He was going to go move.
Tony Wallow said put
Or not
Alex in the
necessarily
waiting
move a
room.
lot of stuff, but he was going to set a new office up that was flip flopping their office around. Hopefully, they had it all moved around and he didn't have to move too much. But the way he was explaining it, it was going to be kind of a painful thing to do to get down to get the wires or something. That's why I don't do stuff like that anymore. I don't have the flexibility, the mobility that I used to have. And checking the clocks as they go by, there were a couple changes made on those. Yeah, I haven't changed the Zoom homies yet. It still has the bubbly stuff. Yep, good. Rick says it was not fun, but he got it done. I did the trailer tonight off of Windows 11 machine. It's 257, 258, I think, all the time. It took 10 seconds. 10 seconds for it to render out. And you'll see more of that because the original clip is 52 minutes in length. As an old show from the 1980s. I don't know if anyone ever caught it. I caught it. I seen it a couple times. Fert.o. says hello everyone and good morning. So my guess would be he may be overseas somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and make him a moderator. So if he'd like to drop his channel link for people to go check him out, he may or she may. I don't know if he's male or female, but he can now post his link and or other links if he would like to for other people's channels. As far as moderation goes, and then we have a shout out. Does that still work?
Shout out to Fort O.
There we go. I think it mispronounced the name, but I'm not real. I mean, like I'm one to be saying how the name's supposed to be pronounced. You know me and speaking some words. I don't know if it's Fert. I mean, the speaker bot said Fort, I think is what I heard. But anyway, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for being
John Williams said put stealth mode in the waiting room. Haha.
He would have to be on the Zoom broadcast to do that. I don't know of a way to put someone in the waiting room from the chat. So I didn't want to, what's the word I want? Burst Doug's bubble today, because we had discussed 2 nights ago that yes, you could take a screenshot. We already knew that to pull the chat off a video. So that wasn't anything really new. I kind of figured that's where he was going to go, but I wasn't going to say anything. Just wanted to see how, if he may have had a different way of doing it. And I had not experienced it. I had not experimented with it yet to verify it. But I mean, if you get a screenshot, you ought to be able to pull anything off that screenshot.
John Williams said hello, Greg
think.
Guy.
I did update the DaVinci machine to DaVinci Resolve 20 version 2 or version B or whatever they're calling it. A lot of the things that was different from version 1 don't apply to me, but it did seem to be a little faster and a little bit more responsive. That could have just been the DaVinci machine itself. You're quite welcome. Quite welcome. I guarantee you now that he or she is a Filipino or a Filipina. I'm coming to grips with this Sir Ken stuff, believe me. Makes me feel old, but I get it. I do get it. I do understand it. So
wait till you get as old as some of the rest of us.
yeah. I hope to get to that age. I really do.
It beats not getting there.
It would be stealth mode. Now I can put stealth mode in the waiting room. Stealth mode is on Zoom. So now I can put stealth mode in the rating. Somebody do the English.
Engrish.
Hello, everyone. Good to see
No.
you. I was waiting for that. I was like, no, I'm going to the waiting room. Hello,
Well,
everyone. Good to see you.
I have to wait till someone recommends it. I mean, if I do it, it's going to look biased, and I don't want to do that. So,
John Williams said capital Sir for Ken. Lol.
yeah, exactly. So John said something earlier in chat. I'm going to scroll back up through. There's not a link at the 10:03 mark, which is my time. He said, exclamation C, KSL is the best. I'm considering changing the channel name to KSL. I've noticed there's a trend on YouTube where people that had like Ken Style Live, that's now KSL. And the one that comes to my mind is I'm subscribed to a woman. It's called American Trucker's Wife. She recently changed that to ATW. And that's what gave me the idea. And I'm still, you guys know me, I don't make snap decisions. It usually takes me a long time to make up my mind and actually move forward with something. So we got a question for our Fert.o. Anyway, he's being asked if where he's from, if you don't mind us asking. So hopefully he's still here and
John Williams said Onefish said KSL.
I thought you said that. Hang on. Let me go back and look.
Does that mean you're going into competition with KFC?
Yeah, really. Speaking of KFC, I noticed there was a restaurant that sat kind of next to it that went out of business. I'm going to check that out tomorrow. Oh, it was. Okay. Yeah, it was Sam. For some reason, I thought that was John. Kazakhstan. Interesting. Fert.o. says Kazakhstan. Cool.
Well, if you look at some of the stuff on the channel, it's got Cyrillic characters, so that makes sense.
I'm subscribed to him, or her, again. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, got some beautiful scenery in the thumbnails. I found a really good one with snow, but I can't really use it until wintertime. Couple of them are absolutely hilariously funny. I mean, you guys, our good buddy out of Sirius, California upload number 130, editing with mixed frame rates. Knew that was coming. We messed around in DaVinci last night with frame rates. In fact, I messed around with it again tonight while I was doing the trailer, and it's broken because it said the frame rate's different than what my current settings are. Would you like to change it or not? I said, don't change. I wanted it at a different frame rate for a specific reason. Sure enough, when it brought it in, it changed it to match my settings. So I'm going to do some experimenting with that. Darren Gilholm is in chat. Hello, Darren. Darren, you're still in. Isn't Darren still on Zoom? Yeah, Darren's here. But he's 6 hours ahead of us. So what is it?
What? Where's
3 o'clock?
Darren? Oh, there he is. All right.
Yep, he's in the.
Yeah, I thought what he said there was he's hiking, but he left a space out.
Yeah, it does look like hiking.
Well, I just glanced at it quickly.
That used to be one of my pet peeves for the longest time. People that would take the word that ends in ing and the G just disappears.
There's a lot of words people do like that.
Oh, I know. And it used to drive me up the proverbial wall anymore. I mean, I'm guilty of it myself. I catch myself all the time. Well, I was talking instead of talking. I was golfing instead of golfing. I catch myself doing it a lot. I guess that's why I finally come to grips with it. I don't know.
Maybe you picking up Southern talk from me and Alex.
Yeah. Possibility, Chris. I don't know. It's a possibility. I don't know.
Notice I said me and Alex instead of Alex and I.
I did notice that. Um, do you say my mother and do you say me and my mother, or do you say my mother and I?
Me and my mother.
Thank you. That's a Southern thing, isn't it? Yep.
The way to
Self.
figure out what you should do, would you say me did something? If you wouldn't say me did something, then you shouldn't say me and my mother did something.
Right. That's a good way of looking at that. That's a real
I
good
mean,
way of
that's what
looking
I
at
was
it.
taught in school eons and eons ago.
They actually taught things in school. Maybe that's where my
They
problem
tried.
in life started. I didn't pay attention there. Like number 8, good. Thank you. So we got 14 people watching. Like number 8 would be above 50%. So we've reached that.
I just clicked on it. It says 3.
I'm going to get with John Williams. If his former employer is still reaching out for consulting, um, I could get in on that action. I don't have any idea what I'm talking about, but hey, fake it till you break it, or something like that. Fake it till you make it, or however that saying goes. 0715 must be 7:15, probably in the morning.
Yep.
I've got 10 likes. I got 12 people watching. I just refreshed. I got 10 likes and 12 people watching, so that's good. That's
I
good.
just refreshed and saw 8.
Really?
Try it again.
Now that
No,
would
it's
not.
10.
You got 10 now? I was going to say that wouldn't surprise me. I forget what I was doing earlier today. Oh,
Well,
I did discover something kind of cool. The thumbnail changed today. Now, I needed a thumbnail, so I threw a thumbnail on there, and I really didn't like the original thumbnail, so I went and created a thumbnail. And super easy. I went to cleanpng.com and I got the wording and I got the lion. One lion. Brought it into Resolve, and with a little bit of magic, made it look like it looked. When I edited the show, I wasn't sure if the thumbnail would change automatically or if I needed to refresh. You do not need to refresh. I was sitting here talking to the homies, and I actually said, I wonder, do I need to refresh? And no sooner than I said the word refresh, the thumbnail changed. So that's kind of good. Do appreciate that. Stealth mode, nice to meet Fert. Okay, so this is a Doug moment. I don't know how you pronounce your name. Could someone help me out with that? Now, I suppose I could do the old take it to translate, maybe. I don't know. Would that give me the speech of how that's said?
not unless you get the language right, and with names, I don't think it always does that well.
Okay, so this is pretty interesting. It detected it to be Romanian language. It says the English is theft.o. And then when I hit the speaker to play it,
Theft. Oh.
says it I'm pretty sure the name is not theft, but that's what, and I mean, let me see if I can do. It's been a while since I've done this. Give me a moment. Let me stumble through this. Why are the dancing? Oh, the dancing girls are showing because I have not fixed that yet. All right. So now on YouTube, you should be seeing where I copied and pasted his name in. Now Zoom is not seeing that.
Tony
But-
Wallow said
Well, since
theft.
he's from Kazakhstan, I'm not
Now-
sure Romanian is the language.
Yeah, now we are all on the same sheet of music in that Zoom is seeing the same thing that the YouTube is seeing. And I just copied and pasted his name in. It says Romanian and then English. And then when you hit so if I hit this button,
Furt. O.
it pronounces it as it says fruit o.
Furt. O.
And then when you pronounce it, when you speak it over here,
Theft. Oh.
it says what it's written, theft o. It's kind of interesting. Let me stop sharing my screen. So we're all back to the same sheet of music, as that saying goes. And did I lose chat? No, the chat's over here. There we go. Okay, Mike Wojcik says Fert has a period after it. It's probably short for something. Okay, got it. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Fert. And it is 10:19. A little bit of overtime for stealth, or not stealth mode. I'm sorry, Ski Man, who's not here. But I'm sure he'll watch the show later. Let's go ahead and end it. Unless anybody has anything they want to discuss or bring up. I will post the email so that if you would like to join us on the Zoom panel, you may. I haven't posted that in a while, and I might not be able to post it anytime soon because I seem to have lost it. There it is. It'll come up on Zoom in just, or on Zoom. It'll come up on YouTube in just a second. There it is. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, shoot me an email at that address you see on your screen. Pay particular attention to the word Zoom. Those are zeros, not the letter O. It's Z00M. With
I
that,
still think you should be.
oh, I can imagine.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
And with that, that'll do it. Thank you. That was recommended by Jeff Ryman, and we've had a couple different versions of that, and this is the one we seem to like the most. I had a very good song that I liked with it, and it kept getting me issues with copyright problems, so I decided not to go with it. Yes, Mike Wojcik, good point. Fert O, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you again. I don't
John
think anybody
Williams
posted
said,
your
"What school
channel
did you
link
go to?"
yet.
Keen. Lol.
So let's do that real quick. This is so turning into the Doug show. There we go. That should take you. Oh, I beat Jeff. Ha ha ha. No,
Mine's
that's
showing
good.
ahead of yours on my screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why does
We're
that not
in Las
surprise
Vegas.
me? Well, I mean, seriously, why does that not surprise me? Because now we can see this, but Zoom cannot see this. This is me, 1023, and this is you on my screen, but at your screen, it's the other way around, right?
Yep.
Isn't that weird? Ski Man does join us. Hello, Ski Man. Now we're really into a little bit of overtime. Good to see Ski Man. Hopefully,
You see mine now?
I've got to make an adjustment because my Zoom somehow is messed up. Yes, I do see yours. That's, simultaneous. We both must have hit enter about the same time, and that's why that did that.
We're quick in Las Vegas.
I've heard that, but I wasn't going to say anything. All right, let's wrap this up and keeping it in the fashion that we always do.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tea. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Off there as well. All right, everybody, that's going to do it. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, you'll see the address is maybe going to be on the screen in a second. K-Stout Zoom Z00M@gmail.com. I'll get you the credentials to get on here. And it looks like the email disappeared. It'll come back now briefly. Long Dog joins us. Oh man, where did the time go? Said I look up and it's 7:26. Yeah, I'm on. I usually start on the top of the hour.
Hey, on, dog.
So
Darren, welcome back.
and Darren is back. It looks like, and he looks like he's
on the telephone.
Good night, everybody. Join us on Zoom if you'd like. Yep, you're